Hello everybody, Darcy Marler here. In this week's video, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to look at an actual case study of a purpose-built construction of an Airbnb duplex. So we're going to look at the numbers of the actual construction side and then see how it runs after on the operation side. But Darcy, you don't talk about flips and rentals and Airbnb on this channel. What's going on? Well, if you can throw a construction angle into it, I'm all over it. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So like this video, subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested in getting into construction to kind of purpose build your own rentals, maybe you're having trouble buying them. So if you can't buy it, maybe you figure you can build them. Let's get together if you're serious about that. And let's see if that strategy works for you. Email me, book a Zoom call, whatever. But let's get together and have a real discussion to see if real estate development can be part of your investing future. So let's look at the custom build of a pair of duplexes specifically for the idea of Airbnb. So building these on the Gulf side of Florida, Port Charlotte, Cape Coral, that area. Each side, so there's two sides obviously in a duplex, 4-bed, 2-bath on each side. The garages in the front were eliminated and changed into bedrooms to give them more space. So now each side can potentially seat up to 10 people. Dens can be used with sofa bed, for example. To build a single family home, $270. What we're talking about now is the duplex, so there's a $370,000 cost to build. $3,000 or 3,000 square feet on both sides gives you a square foot construction cost of about $123 per square foot in that area. They use city water as potable water coming in, septic field for the sanitary. We'll see in a second to finance the build, 25% down, which is about $125,000. The interesting part of this, though, is in the summer months, because you've got such a big unit as a duplex, now you can accommodate large families who want to rent both sides. So maybe, you can go up to 20 people in one space. That's fairly rare in the Airbnb space. So this is a real plus. In the slower months, you can rent each side separately as well. There's a look of what it looks like inside. Again, on the far left and far right, where the windows are, those used to be the garages and they've been turned into bedrooms. Here's an idea. Again, bedrooms right down at the bottom there. At the top is a pool, and the pool gets shared by both sides. Again, you can split them up separately and have two different groups in both sides, or you can merge them together to one large group. So let's look at some numbers now. So the construction side, basically $43,000 for the lot, so fairly cheap for the lot. Lot clearing, grading, all the pipe in the ground, that kind of stuff. Landscaping after the fact, $17,000. We saw before the construction at $123 a foot, works out to $370. We've got $85,000 to install the pool, and then kind of the enclosed screen over top. You're in Florida, you got to watch out for alligators. Don't want alligators getting in the pool. And then that totals $515,000 for the build cost. To get the construction loan, 25% down. Those are the numbers there. $8,000 closing costs, projected of $565,000 after the fact on the construction side, and then he spends $30,000 on furnishing. So let's look at the refi part of it. So okay, so now it's built and we need to refinance. So again, we look at the $565 as the after constructed appraised value. 75% loan to value gives you that new loan amount, which works out to over a 30-year term of about $3,100 a month in monthly payments. You're investing $133,000-ish. If we break that down, so again, we'll see the operating budget here in a couple secs, but we're projecting about $8,200 in positive monthly income, $6,100 in expenses, so a positive cash flow of $2,100 per month, which works out to $25,000 a year. So if we do that $25,000 divided into the $132,000 cash input, you work out to about 19% cash on cash, which is a really, really good cash on cash. Let's dive into the actual details a little bit. So again, side one, side two, high season, low season. We've got $170 per day as the rental in the high season, $130 a day in the low. So an averaging $150 per both sides. If we've got 90% occupancy in the high, 60% in the low, that's about 75% averaged. Split it in 50-50, the high season and low season. We can work out that the annual rents are $55,000 in the high, $28,000 in the low, which means $84,000 total. We can break that down on a monthly basis. Now he charges cleaning. He charges a fee for cleaning as well. So that's $14,000. So all in, he's gross income of close to $100,000, $98,000, or $8,200 a month. That's what we saw on the previous page. So now the actual expenses. Again, $3,100 for the mortgage, insurance, taxes, cleaning costs. Utilities and Wi-Fi, lawn, pool maintenance, some general consumables, and maintenance, which he averages to about 1.5% of the total income. So we get that total expenses of $6,100. So if we go back to kind of the total page, there's the $8,200 in income we saw, the $6,100. So that's where you get the $2,100 in monthly cash flow. So again, interesting case study of actually purpose-built for Airbnb. So if you're interested in the construction side, the development side, that's where I come in. So if that interests you, then let's get together for a call. Email me, set up a Zoom link. There's Zoom call. The links are in the description below. But yeah, let's figure out if purpose-built construction and real estate development is part of your financial future. Thank you.